Welcome to the Power Chamber Podcast.
The only PCP with eggs in an omelet.
Okay.
I don't know what it means, but I'm
super
rolling with it. Yeah.
That was just weird.
I just said stuff.
Yeah.
It's okay. We figured it out.
It's the only PCP where, hey, the TV's on.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's not.
I know. But you just say random words, you know.
Yeah. Do you want to try it again?
No, we can keep
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, I figured we're a good ways in.
Yeah.
We can't stop now. We've got the momentum.
Can't stop me now. I don't know any of the
Can't stop believing.
words. So,
Glee was terrible.
yeah.
Did we mention that?
Oh, we did, yeah.
Yeah.
A while back, but we did mention it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna watch the rest of that show.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No. Just like how I'm not gonna listen to Kesha's music. Like, I'm behind you. I still think your music is shit.
Well,
But
I saw
I
the
like
TikTok
the Midnight
parody
Burst
video, and that was nice.
the parody.
Yeah.
The Midnight Beast parody video is pretty hilarious. But other than that, it's not my music taste. No offense. But bringing it up, I actually heard, and this will be late news to anybody who hasn't, by the time this comes out. Kesha's contract has been negotiated with Sony. They're not going to make her work with that guy because, man, a whole lot of people were pissed off about that.
Well, yeah.
So Sony was like, yeah. But here's the fucked up thing. Like, even though she's not working directly with him, the people that she will be working with still have to answer to him. And so he's going to basically go back to doing the same thing with almost no penalty. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We got off on a serious note on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't. Well, no, we didn't.
Okay.
We were talking about Lego Marvel, and then I was talking about how fucking irritated I get at people.
Okay, yeah.
I apologize.
No, it's fine.
People bother me.
I know.
Yeah. They do terrible things. Sony, Fox. You know what Fox did?
What did Fox do?
Fox did a live version of Grease.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did hear about that.
Oh, man. I saw it.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Was it
Let
great?
me start off by saying, that cast was too good for that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because here's the problem.
Even Julianne Hough?
They can keep her. Here's the thing. Yeah, it stars Julianne Hough as Sandy, who plays a... She couldn't do the accent. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
And so they rewrote the character.
Australian accents are hard, though.
They are. Unless you get an Australian actress. Anyway. But nope, you gotta have that name actress in there. Get Vanessa Hudgens while you're at it.
Yeah.
Kiki Palmer, they're both well known.
And they have background in singing and such.
Yeah. So they're all triple threat actors, actresses. Be great if we used them. God. The choreography was nice. But the whole thing was dubbed. it was lip synced really poorly.
Yeah.
And there were some things that were out of their control, so they had to shoot around. Like, it started raining the day they were gonna film.
Yeah.
And so they had to move all their outdoor shit indoors.
Uh-huh. Oh, I see.
Yeah. So, like, the cafeteria tables are in the gym, because that's the backdrop we have at the moment.
Yeah.
They had Pink perform or something. I was told it was Iggy Azalea, but she wasn't rapping it, she was singing it.
Yeah.
Singing the Grease theme song. Grease is the word.
Oh, at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, the very beginning of the movie. It's a great song. It was okay.
Okay.
Again, it's all lip synced. Terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that it is kind of interesting because I've never seen any of those live performances.
No?
I did watch a bit of the Sound of Music with Carrie Underwood in my adaptation class.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I
haven't seen it.
Half bad. You were the one that told me that they had lowered the range down for her.
Mm-hmm. They did it with these actors too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like the dude who plays Duty couldn't hit the high ooh in those magic changes, so they brought it down. I'm sure Aaron Tveit, who could have did it, he played Danny. Also, you might know him from Les Miserables.
Yeah.
He played the rebel.
Greasy's the word.
I'm doing other stuff.
What is that song?
There were only 2 songs that actually took place during the live performance. Air quotes. One was Jonas Brother, insert number here, singing "Rock and Roll Is Here to Stay."
Is it Nick Jonas?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I've been told it was Joe.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh.
Lisa told me it was Joe. Anyway.
He's like, but he released a single. Huh.
Yeah, I'm betting it's a pop single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why that it doesn't work.
Oh, okay.
Is because it's not his genre. He's not into it because it's not his genre. Like, rock and roll is here to stay, but I don't know why. It's during the dance. It's one of those throwaway songs that nobody ever cares about, like Freddie My Love.
Where you're focusing on the dancing in the scene.
Yeah.
And not anything else.
Right. Yeah. Those Magic Changes is also one of those songs in the movie, but in the stage show, it's actually pretty well done.
Okay. Is that the other one?
No. Those Magic Changes was so dubbed.
Okay.
That's the thing, like, if you can't dub a live performance.
Yeah, you can. They did it on SNL with Ashley Simpson, and it was, oh my god.
I remember.
I saw a clip.
It was bad.
Yeah,
it was bad.
It was.
Yeah, or that happened to like every other scene in this goddamn.
Or even at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. When they do that stuff all the time.
Yeah. And the second one was...
Lip syncing is really distracting if you don't
nail it.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very weird because Les Mis was like the first musical that didn't do that.
Yeah. No, they shot it all live and had them sing it because that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Mind you, those aren't triple threat actors and actresses. Hugh Jackman might be.
Hugh Jackman is.
Well, I don't know if the dude can dance.
Probably
he can do fight choreography, so I'm assuming he can dance.
He's doing. I mean, he got his start on the stage.
Yeah, I know.
In Australia, so I mean.
I know.
It's not out of the realm of possibility.
But I'm saying, like,
dance.
I can dance, but I need a choreographer. I am rubbish on my own.
Okay. And they're gonna make the third X-Men movie or the third Wolverine movie.
You're getting off topic.
It's on topic.
It's not on topic.
We were talking about Hugh Jackman.
No, we were talking about Grease the musical live.
Go for it.
And the second one was Beauty School Dropout, sung by Boyz II Men, who kind of nail
nice.
it.
Yeah.
It's pretty...
I'd imagine that they would.
Yeah, they definitely sang their song.
Yeah. Well, that's because they can sing.
Yeah.
They perform live for people, I'm sure.
Generally, yeah. I'll say generally because it is hard. I will give people that. To tour, man, you got to be a particular kind of beast to do that.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's not excusable. I mean, that's why there are pop superstars and music idols. Is because these people can do that. They can, that's their craft.
Yes.
They're smiths in this art.
Yes.
Anyway, what the hell were we talking about? Boyz II Men.
Boyz II Men, yeah.
Yeah, Beauty School Dropout. They did get 2 of the original actors back in, also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Didi Khan, who played Frenchie in the movie.
Is she the principal?
Frenchie?
Is she the principal?
No.
Oh, really?
No. Oh, no, she didn't play the principal.
Okay.
She played the cafeteria lady.
Oh.
Or the cafe lady.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Your hair looks like an Easter egg.
Yeah.
It was pretty surreal to see her say that line.
Yeah.
And Barry Pearl, who played Duty in the movie, the dude with the water gun, perfect comedic timing. That guy, he played the producer or something of the people who wanted to film the dance.
Oh, okay.
In the show, yeah.
Vince Fontaine. It's not.
Yeah. Mario Lopez plays Vince Fontaine,
which isn't bad.
Yeah, he kind of nails it also.
Yeah.
But I mean he's doing a character. Yeah.
Well, I mean, because he just hosts shows all the time, so I imagine you just go on and do that.
Well, I mean, he has to be a diva, which I'm sure that guy is in real life.
Okay.
He's pretty. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
You know who else is pretty? Ryan Reynolds.
Sure.
And I watched a interview that he did. He apparently had gone on the Eddie the Eagle press junket.
Uh-huh.
And did an interview with Hugh Jackman.
Oh,
like, where he's asking him questions.
That's right.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that.
It is amazing.
It's pretty hilarious. Almost as good as fucking Michael Shannon. Michael Shannon reading the email. Sorority email, yeah.
Well, yeah, he just nails it.
And Stone Cold Steve Austin trying the different cocktails.
Yeah.
Hilarious video that Mick Foley shared on Facebook. I like Mick Foley. And speaking of professional wrestling, did you hear?
I did hear.
Do you want to lead into this one?
Well,
yeah.
I feel like you should because
I have given up. The streak is over. I'm no longer tied to it.
Yeah, I know. It's very bizarre. Like, cause what the hell is going on?
I'm not really sure. The PG era has taken a turn. I'm not sure who it's pandering to be perfectly honest.
Yeah.
Like, what is their demographic? YOLO swag?
No.
I really hope not.
Actually, so
because like professional wrestling fans will eat those people. Like NXT fans.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, the WWE has so run out of ideas.
So yeah, we had mentioned a couple months ago, I believe, that the Undertaker shouldn't go back to WrestleMania.
Yeah, I did say that.
That you said that we couldn't. We just no.
It is just.
And not only is he gonna have a match at WrestleMania, he's gonna have
a Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell match.
No less.
With Shane McMahon.
Shane O'Mac. Shane Money O'Mac.
What the hell is happening? Like, why is this a thing?
I'm not really sure, but the WWE is, like, really pounding in those videos of Shane jumping off the Titantron and, you know, being set on fire with Kane and doing the ambulance match and etc.
Uh-huh.
They've been really pounding those videos out. I don't know if you know, but they're trying to build it. They're building it.
Why? Why is this happening? I don't understand. Like, Sting, I could understand, you know? Even Bray Wyatt, I understood to a point.
We already know why Sting can't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. Bray Wyatt probably should have been the guy. They just didn't market him properly. There's a right way to do this, I promise. I've seen it done. I grew up watching it.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first time we saw The Undertaker? Yeah. WrestleMania 20?
Yeah, it was great.
It was horrifying.
Yeah, we lost our minds. It was so
weird. Because we're 90s kids, so we grew up watching the American Badass on SmackDown, the dude with the bandana and the motorcycle.
Yeah.
The reason I have a motorcycle.
Yeah,
I blame The Undertaker.
And then he got buried alive and came back at WrestleMania 20, scared the hell out of all of it.
Scared the crap out of everybody. Yeah. Oh, man.
It was great.
It's pretty awesome.
But I don't understand, like, where's the logic that goes into that?
There's nothing behind it, dude.
Shane McMahon.
This is the problem, is that there's nothing behind these stories. These are fight scenes with no story.
Oh, okay.
This is Overdrive. This is the Overdrive era of the WWE.
We stopped Overdrive.
Yeah, we did pause Overdrive to go to Ninjago.
Yeah, which we talked about last week.
Yeah, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. But yeah, I just don't get it. Like, how is this? And I had watched a YouTube video where somebody was like, I believe that Shane McMahon's return means the end of the PG era. Woot woot. And I was like,
if that's true, there's no way Triple H is going to let Shane win that match. That's my prediction.
Yeah.
Because it's predictable. Either that or they're going to do something completely left fieldy.
Yeah. It's so very odd, man.
It's weird. I like Shane. You know, he doesn't do a whole lot of in-ring stuff for a reason. He doesn't really do a whole lot of camera stuff either, necessarily.
The last time he was on camera was, I believe, in the 90s, right?
The WCW, ECW era.
Yeah.
Where they teamed with SmackDown and tried to take over Raw. Yeah, I remember pretty vividly.
I have no problem with him wanting to bring that guy back, but, like,
Give him something to do.
Why would you pair him off with The Undertaker? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. If you want to really, really get at this guy, put him against Brock Lesnar. That's the guy.
Yeah.
If Shane McMahon can beat that guy, I wholeheartedly agree. But, yeah. As far as the Undertaker match, I don't know what the hell. Is this just, like, something that they do now? Like, this is your typical match? Like, this is your have-to-have match? Your obligatory Undertaker match?
It's very weird because, like, it's been around for so long that I don't think the WWE knows what to do without it.
Yeah. I guess that's true.
Because the streak ended 2 years ago, man.
Yeah, I know. It's been so over.
And we kept going. Like, Bray Wyatt had a match with them.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, man, that was the only thing tying him to this place. Just have him retire.
They might have to hold him on for another year. I think that's what they're saving it for.
Why?
For Sting?
Sting's not coming back, though.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
He got injured. He's not coming back.
Yeah, they're going to wait and see, though. The WWE is very much a wait-and-see company right now.
Okay.
NXT, they're trying new things, experimenting.
Yeah.
Apparently, Triple H puts a lot more focus on doing that than doing Raw. That might be why Shane's coming back.
Yeah.
But anyway,
but
NXT is good. You know, this is the professional wrestling that I enjoy watching. You know, people with genuine talent performing incredible feats. Modern day gladiators.
Yes.
Real life Greek gods.
I think the advantage for NXT is that it's not aired on television.
Yeah. That really, really makes people get the network.
Yeah. Well, not only that, like, the reason the PG era even happened was because during the Attitude Era, the WWE was losing sponsors.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
Because they were doing these really outlandish things. So they had made an agreement with their sponsors that, okay, we'll tone it down, and that way everybody's happy.
Yeah, but now they're a multi-billion-dollar industry.
Yeah.
They could fund themselves. That's why they're able to do NXT.
Yeah. Which is why the network is a thing. But I feel like NXT doesn't have to pander, so it doesn't.
Yeah.
Raw very much has to pander. Like, you remember watching...
It doesn't, though.
Which one was it? Which one of the last pay-per-views that we saw? It was one of the ones... It was the first one with Brock and The Undertaker after Brock had broken the streak. And they were just like... You could tell the advertising segments...
Yeah.
Just like Mountain Dew. Yeah, just...
Yeah, they have that shit all over the place.
Yeah.
They didn't used to do that with Slim Jims. I'm just saying. Everybody remembers that shit.
Yeah.
People forget that Edge did it, but it happened.
Yeah, that is true.
WWE, what are you doing?
So in other news...
I've heard several rumors that Jeff Hardy's going to return.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wasn't he, like, fired because of drug use? Or is that...
Multiple times, yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking about the last time.
Oh, I don't know.
Because I remember when that happened, that he got beaten by CM Punk, who ironically jumped ship.
Yeah. And is going to the UFC, has a video game character, and has not even been inside an octagon yet.
I still maintain that guy can't... He enjoys the persona too much.
Give me your phone.
Oh, it's in my room.
But I told you I needed the YouTube.
Why? Oh, okay.
It's okay. I'll find it. Because the next thing we got to talk about, I really want to look up who CM Punk's opponent's going to be really quickly.
Okay, fine.
But
yeah, I think he's too married to the persona. I think he enjoys it too much that he can actually do the UFC thing.
I guess, but that's not what the UFC's about. I mean...
That's the point I'm making.
Have you seen Brock Lesnar?
It's not about persona, it's about beating the shit out of people. And I get that, but I feel like CM Punk's too married to the persona. He just enjoys playing a character too much.
Yeah.
And then he can effectively break away from it.
See, the thing is that I don't think it's a character. I think he's just that guy.
Really?
Yeah, I think he just lets it out because he's allowed to.
I don't think so. Well, I mean, because I watched the documentary about his career on Netflix a while back, and he was talking about, like, when he was the straight edge superstar.
Yeah, I remember that.
And all the really cool stuff that he had, he just loved to make people hate him.
Yeah, because he's that guy.
Yeah, and he was talking about the blatant religious symbolism that he had through that whole thing.
Oh yeah, he got cited a couple of times. Remember when he said, "I am God"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Apparently, a woman had yelled up in the crowd saying that he was the Antichrist, and he had turned to the Lou Gallows and was like, "We did it!" I just feel like he enjoys it too much. Like he like doing the pipe bomb stuff. He's really good at cutting a promo. I don't know enough about UFC to know if they cut promos. Do they cut promos?
Kind of. They don't really cut promos. The UFC editor cuts them promos.
Mm.
You know, things from their fights. They do like an interview, but they're not like doing characters. They're like boxers. You know.
Yeah.
They're like football players. They just have that one tone and they talk. Really simply and take long drawn out breaths. And,
okay.
But
I feel like for CM Punk, like, say this doesn't work out for him. Where does he go?
I've said that this won't work out. He could do good in Ring of Honor.
He was in Ring of Honor.
Yeah, he could go back.
And he left to do the WWE thing.
And
then he
Global
hated
Wrestling.
that place.
I got a text message.
Yeah.
He could do Jeff Jarrett's promotion.
Oh, does Jeff Jarrett have a promotion?
He started another one with Jim Cornette after he sold Impact to...
Why did he sell Impact?
Maybe she offered him a shit ton of money.
Probably.
And then
did
they
he
gave
sell
it to
Hogan? Or is that...
No, they sold it to...
Because Hogan was like the face of TNA for a while.
Yeah, for a little while with Eric Bischoff. Who did they sell it to? I can't remember her name. She was on Raw for a while. It wasn't Deborah. I don't think it was Deborah, but it might have been Deborah.
Vicky Guerrero.
No, it wasn't Vicky Guerrero.
Okay.
Alright, now off of that onto the thing. This, the Infinity War I just heard last night is going to have 68 characters. My fucking God.
Like the movie?
Yeah, like the two-parter. It's going to have 68 motherfucking characters.
Yeah, but they just say that. You don't know.
Yeah, the implication is that they were joking.
You don't know who the main character is going to be. It'll be interesting to see how Civil War goes leading into Infinity War.
I'm going to play this one because this is the one that I saw.
Okay.
This is a horror movie that's happening. Like, it's going to happen.
I'm a little bit freaked out, but I'm alright.
You're not going to believe me.
Okay.
So I want to show you firsthand.
Oh, you had been talking about this forever.
Yeah,
because you thought I would believe you.
Yeah. You wouldn't have believed me.
Okay, fine, sure.
If I had straight up told you what this movie was.
Let's do this. I'll be watching a video, so there might be a cut here. Oh my god.
This is for real happening.
Oh my god.
That is for real happening.
You are correct, sir. I would not have believed you.
We just watched the trailer for The Ring versus The Grudge.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right, your thoughts, because oh my god, have I been holding that in. I've been telling you for weeks. Like, I told him, I was like, I want to show you something. I don't want you to see it before we do the podcast.
Yeah.
So, go.
That might have been the goofiest thing I've ever seen.
Oh,
I was taking it straight up seriously until the Versus logo showed up.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
That is a real thing. Oh man, like there was press coverage.
Oh, was there?
That's how I heard about it.
They're gonna American remake this.
Yeah, they are. And this is gonna kick the door down for a lot of Versus movies to take place.
I disagree.
The Chucky versus the Leprechaun movie that never happened.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's finally going to go somewhere.
I would actually love to watch that. Warwick Davis going up against Brad Dourif. Do you realize how great their conversations would be?
If they had conversations?
Yeah, they would have conversations with each other.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I mean Warwick Davis, the actual Leprechaun, not Hornswoggle.
That is a real thing.
Yep, you're right. I would not have believed you.
That is fucking-sane, man. Oh,
man.
I guess they've given up. They have straight up just not cared.
Whoever wins, we lose.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Well, we're gonna have to see it. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Ugh.
We've seen the other Versus movies.
Yeah, we saw FVJ.
Yeah, and AVP and the Ash versus
the Evil Dead.
Yeah, Ash versus the Evil Dead.
I saw it.
I want them to make that movie, man. Ash versus Freddy Krueger versus Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Because it's a comic book.
Yeah.
You could adapt that. Actually, I don't think you could with Bruce Campbell.
Leatherface Hellraiser movie.
That can't work.
Says you. I'm not sure how this movie can work.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming that they're gonna be like Curse or something. I don't know.
Meatloaf.
Yeah. You just can't take that word
I
seriously.
I can't take it. Teen Titans Go ruined it.
I can't believe that's happening. That's insane.
Yeah, is it not the dumbest thing you've ever heard in your life?
It's not.
No,
I think it legitimately could work. The only thing that's giving me pause is the unbelievable goofy title.
Yeah, it's just straight up versus.
Yeah.
The Ring versus The Grudge.
Thanks, guys.
You guys did a great.
We did that.
What the hell was The Grudge called? The Japanese version. I know it was Ringu and something.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I saw the movie a long ass time ago and didn't care for it, so fuck you.
Yeah. It's very weird because The Grudge is terrible and The Ring is much better horror film, so it'd be interesting to see them play.
Well, it's a psychological thriller, is that one?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's a psychological thriller.
No?
Yeah. I mean,
there's a lot of investigation and conversation.
It's not like Oculus.
It's a story.
Oculus is a psychological thriller because you don't know what's real and what's not.
I really hope that movie wasn't real. That's about as far as I get.
Oh man. That sounds like a straight up Robot Chicken sketch. Like, man.
Seth MacFarlane.
Well, I mean, don't worry. As that first trailer drops, SNL's gonna do a parody.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. As soon as the American one drops,
yeah,
they're gonna do all of them.
Yeah.
They should do all of them because that's what I would do. They should do a West Side Story version where they just have a whole bunch of horror characters. So yeah,
that kind of floored me. I don't know. I'm still trying to process that that's an actual thing.
Well, if you find any words, let me know. I'm going to talk about episode 4.
Why is that happening? Like, I get that they're similar-ish horror films.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they're both about vengeful spirits. I don't
particularly understand the whole lore behind The Grudge.
Yeah.
I saw both of those movies, and I didn't like the first one, and the second one confused the hell out of me.
Yeah.
Because it was non-linear storytelling, but it didn't let me know.
Well, I think that's how the first movie was also.
Oh, was it? Okay.
I think so. But I don't know.
Yeah. Does that mean that Sarah Michelle Gellar and Naomi Watts are going to have a scene?
I don't actually know.
That's the only way I would be down with that movie.
I'm not sure Naomi Watts would do another one of those
Probably
movies.
Not, no.
Same for Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah.
Where the hell even is she?
I don't know.
Well, I guess she did come back for the third and fourth, if there was a fourth one, and or fourth. I Know What You Did last whenever the hell.
This Jennifer Love Hewitt.
They're the same.
No, it's no.
I'm sorry. You know who wasn't the same?
Okay?
I'm pretty sure they recast that guy.
I don't think they recast
on episode. Before we get to that,
episode 5 is kind of weird.
Episode 4.
Okay, so
episode 4 is the first one where we're picking up.
Man.
Nick's gonna have episode 3 is up. Yes.
Yeah, episode 3 is up.
So Nick will have episode 4 up
before this comes out. So
before this comes.
Check it out. You can
click the link. Now you have to put a link, or else people will think you're lazy.
I'm not going to put a link.
You're lazy.
I'm putting an arrow in the description. Reside.
Yeah, episode the 3rd.
Yep. Well, episode 3 wasn't terrible.
The show is slowly getting worse.
It's bizarre, because I feel like we're at a place, we have interesting characters, we have really well-defined, well-developed, interesting characters that are incredibly well-acted. The story is going absolutely nowhere.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Like,
and a lot of the storylines, the subplots are just kind of tying up.
I don't understand what's going on.
It's really prominent in episode 5, but episode 4, A Date with Danger, like, the story stuff is so fucking sided
Yeah.
To the quote unquote plot that's going on.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm old fashioned. Maybe Jungle Fury spoiled me. I like to have my plots, mesh.
Well, yeah, and that's the big problem I had with the Tyler thing in episode 4 was that there's no mesh.
Yeah.
It just happens.
Yeah.
Random scenes that we introduce and has nothing to do with anything. It's about as wedged in as the friggin' Julian and Shelby stuff was in Royal Rangers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
to where I just don't care. Like, I know that we've been building this story up and whatever,
but we're not.
But like, this is a major plot point, and they just wedge it in there. Like,
they just wave it through. Oh, by the way,
yeah,
I found the purple energem. Yeah. Episode 5 gets worse. You wouldn't.
I don't
think
episode 5 is worse.
I could tell you why episode 5 gets worse, but it would spoil for the review.
Okay. But episode 4, they gave Singe Snide's intro, and I don't understand why. Singe does not need to exist.
Yeah.
Like, if you wanted that guy to be that guy, the powerful dude that has the interesting dynamic with Fury, you could have done the exact same thing with Snide.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it can't be a Sentai issue, because if it is, all you would have to do is change his monster form.
Who? Snide?
Heckles.
Oh, Heckles. Yeah, I guess. But then they'd have to have that costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do have that costume.
Oh, they do. They obviously have that costume. Sorry, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's the bad guy. No, Singe is boring. He just comes in and he tells people how badass he is.
Well, I mean,
he had no reason. He had no reason to believe that Heckle wouldn't just eviscerate him on sight. He comes in riding in on an asteroid. Talking about,
he did. Because it was Snide, and he doesn't do anything.
That's right, yeah. He just pointed his sword at him.
Yeah.
That's his go-to move.
That was straight up, you give me a reason why I shouldn't just slice you up right now. There's a lot of script inconsistencies.
Heckle straight up almost kills a guy in episode 4, or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really nice scene.
It was good. Oh, man, it was good. Yeah. I was like, huh. He eviscerated. Anyway.
I really do think that we should do live reactions with you, because it's getting fun, man, because you will message me while you're watching an episode.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could release those screenshots if you wanted to.
It's some of the greatest stuff I've ever heard.
What did I say for episode 4?
Oh, I forget.
I'm looking it up. I'll read you some excerpts while you finish talking about it.
But yeah, episode 4, the character stuff is really good in this show. And that's where I'm getting stuck. The problem is that the story surrounding it is not interesting and feels like it's going all over the place. Because we did not need to introduce Singe.
Oh.
We didn't. Like, there's no reason for that guy to even exist. If you wanted interesting interplay with Fury, you could have done the exact same thing with Snide, since Fury is so fiercely loyal to Sledge. Or was until he evaporated.
Alright, I found it.
By the way, I'm totally just gonna make that headcanon right now.
What?
That Sledge just evaporated.
Oh yeah.
Like they just crash and go.
That's why he has a jetpack, so he doesn't hit the ground too hard ever.
Didn't leave any. Like the army, nothing. Armor, nothing. It's just dust.
That's hilarious. Let me see. Okay. I'd travel in a flaming asteroid. Need I say more? Well, yes, actually. More information would be incredibly helpful. Who told you the energems were loose on Earth? Why would you automatically assume Heckle would accept your help without dicing you into salt? Do you assume Snide is Heckle? Because nobody on Sledge's ship knew of Heckle's monster form.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Bothersome.
Well, it's very weird because...
Seriously? She's met somebody else? Oh shit, Tyler's dad is dead? And cue stupid idea montage. Did he take Riley's telescope?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
he totally took that thing.
Oh yeah, that bothers me. Do you bring that up ever? That there's no reason for them to say Dino Supercharge, not one.
I didn't actually
fucking
bring it up,
time.
But, like, seriously, really?
Up until episode 5.
The scripts are getting worse, and it's bothersome. Because, like, the stories are interesting. People will say things that don't make any sense. Like the whole Dino Supercharge thing. You do not need to have that. It's about as forced as the Super Mega Win.
Yeah.
God. And then...
So, yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about episode 4. I thought Chase's American accent was nice.
It was nice, yeah. I thought it was pretty neat that they had him do it.
Yeah. It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Quick thinking on his part. Chase's character is slowly getting better. I'm not sure what that's about.
He's definitely...
As the show gets worse, his character gets better.
I don't think that's true.
I'm not sure why that is, but... Well, I mean, he took all the characterization from everybody else. We literally have nothing for anybody else to do. That's why they're in every single scene. In episode 5, it opens with Tyler showing... Well, it opens with a monster scene, but... Tyler's, like, showing everybody his mementos, like, my dad got me this when I was 5, and that's not what Tyler sounds like.
Yeah. I was actually sorry. Close to Ty, but that's just me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
But anyway, so...
And everybody's there. Like, it shouldn't be everybody.
Yeah.
It should have just been Shelby. Especially since they want to do their whole you don't understand me thing.
But they need to have everybody there because Chase goes off to find him later.
But that's original footage.
Yeah.
You could easily have made it Shelby.
No, you shouldn't have because you use her in the fight scene and that is Sentai footage. Because I straight up asked that question when I was watching the episode. Chase, you go. I was like, why don't you go?
Yeah.
Characters don't do things, and it bothers them to me.
Yeah.
I feel like we have way too many characters that aren't doing anything. Kendall has not done a single thing since she's gotten the purple Energem.
Yeah, she's only morphed one time.
Outside of friggin'
in 5 episodes,
spreading the antidote to the monster from the Riley's got a bully.
Yeah, a bully for Riley,
and she hasn't done anything, and I don't understand why. Like, why would you give her the Energem if you were not going to use her? That's the problem that I'm running into.
Yeah,
like the purple Energem plot was really well told story.
It was.
I liked it. It was different from the previous stories that we've had. All of these have been different, which is what I not like about it.
Fair enough,
but.
She does more than Prince Philip. That guy is wasted.
Well, yeah, but he has a reason to be gone.
He's doing Prince stuff. That's a bullshit reason.
That's a reason, though.
That doesn't matter.
He runs his own country.
Bruce Wayne ran a company.
No, he didn't. He pawned that off to Lucius Fox and Alfred.
Yeah. He can do the same shit.
Yeah.
Just wander around with Ivan doing dual Ranger shit.
It's very weird. They would introduce these characters and then not use them because... We have 7 Rangers, and then we have 8 Rangers, but we still have the 6 Ranger dynamic. It's very bizarre, the way they're handling it. Yeah. To the point where I don't believe that Aqua Ranger's going to do a thing.
Yeah, he's going to chill at the
base.
Despite
him being Tyler's father.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
That is weird. Okay, so... That's what I don't understand. That was the one thing that in the episode that I was like, what?
Yeah.
Because I was watching it, and characters will say things that don't make sense. Snide talking to Singe like, Heckle may like you, but I don't. Huh, that's really interesting considering in the last episode you told Fury not to kill him because you liked what he was saying.
Yeah. These characters are definitely written to fit a certain dynamic or theme for an episode, and then they change it immediately after.
Yeah.
To the point where I don't think... I'm not sure I'm going to watch the rest of the season. It's not good what they're doing.
Yeah.
We tied a whole lot of shit together in episode 5.
Well,
in one messy-ass knot ball.
I'm not exactly sure what the hell happened, because this is not the same show.
Nope.
Something happened in the production.
Somebody changed writers?
We did change writers.
Changed the writing team?
We added... we added writers, and we changed directors. So we're not using the same directors or writers that we did last season.
What the hell is that about?
Still, though... They're writing the characters the same. Or maybe that's Chip Lynn's contribution since he's co-writing all this.
I think it might be an acting thing.
Oh yeah, that's also true.
The actors have a good hold on these characters. They know what they're supposed to do. The writing doesn't do them any favors. I've narrowed this show down to a writing issue.
But yeah,
I don't know if it's a directing issue yet.
This is not good where we're going, and
we're spiraling.
Yeah,
spiraling out. We're in a tailspin right now, and we're only 5 episodes in.
Yeah,
like, what was episode 5 True Black? That means episode 6 was The Tooth Hurts.
Yeah,
that means we're gonna get the last laugh episode probably.
I don't think so.
The last laugh episode of this show.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one.
Yeah. I'm not looking forward to it.
So bad because I love last season. I honestly do. Like, they do a lot of really good things. It has one of the better Sixth Ranger introductions that we've had in a long time.
Okay, the gold Intergem stuff does flow from episode to episode.
The problem is that we're not doing anything. It's very.
It has.
I don't get it because I can understand Sledge staying behind on the ship. I really can because he came off as generic villain.
Yeah.
Also, he was American made, and that costume wasn't as impressive. But then you have Snide and Heckle. There's a clear dynamic that they're going for. The problem is that Snide's not interesting, and now Heckle's made to be not interesting so that we can introduce a new character that we didn't need in the first place.
Wow.
I'm sorry, that bothers me. I'm sorry, that bothers me. Like, why? I talked about... Okay, so we talked about Snide needed Black War Greymon's introduction. If you're going to have that guy be like, the Rangers, blah, blah, blah,
yeah,
then you need to strike fear in the hearts of the heroes. They specifically do not do that in episode 1.
Well, you can't do that in a kid's show, man.
What the hell?
You're going to give the nightmares.
The mutiny.
Yeah, and you know how many emails they got? None. But do you know how many angry letters they got? Like a ton.
Welcome to the jungle.
That was different. They were going to get canceled. They were going to get canceled anyway. Fuck it.
First episode of Time Force.
That wasn't horrifying. It was brutal.
It was pretty emotionally scarring.
Yeah. That wasn't That's not horrifying, though.
But you see what I'm getting at.
I know what you're saying. And I absolutely agree. I'm saying there's a lot of things that they're afraid to do because it's a kid's show, quote unquote.
No, but you have to, because...
I know.
Yeah.
It's bothersome. And that's why we're waiting for the movie.
No, but you need to have them feel like Snide is a credible threat. They literally go back to what they were doing prior to the end of last season.
Yeah.
Like, as if nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed,
We got a new villain, blah, 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 blah.
Rah.
Yeah. And you got rid of the Heckle being secretly working at the cafe.
Yeah.
So we could introduce Singe. And then relegate Heckle to the ship where he's not doing anything.
One thing that bothered me. They refer to Heckle as Heckle now. Like, Snide is no longer their major threat. I don't know if you've noticed.
Okay.
When they talk about him in the base, they say Heckle.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Well, it's because he's more proactive.
I guess, but shouldn't they still think, like, I mean, just from a character standpoint? I may be, an actor, but...
Well, it's very different because... I don't know, yeah, you do have a point. I do see your point.
They should... but anyway.
Because Snide needs to do something.
They had no reason to believe that Heckle wasn't an alias.
That's true. Oh, man.
And
they don't even talk about it.
Yeah, they don't talk
about it one time. There's not one mention of Shelby talking about, so Snide said that he didn't know where the base was, even though rah.
Yeah. Again, this show is trying to fit.
Reset button. What the hell? We ended last season with Shelby and Tyler going off. Reset.
Their budget went way down this season.
I don't think so, because episode 5 had a lot of original footage.
They couldn't pay to color hue their text in the opening credits.
No. The episode 5 had a lot of original footage, I'm just saying.
No, it did. It did, which, again, bothers me.
Episode 3 had a lot of original footage, more so than it did Sentai footage, I believe.
I don't know. I'll have to watch it again, which I won't, so I'll take your word for it.
Episode 2 probably was a little bit more Sentai.
A little more heavy on the Sentai
Episode 1
stuff.
wasn't that bad. There was that one really obvious Sentai scene with the Purple Ranger.
Yeah.
She puts on the suit for training, but doesn't go after Tyler.
Because we don't have that Sentai footage. Anyway. Yeah, so this show has started off on the wrong foot and has continued to hop on that foot for the last 5 fucking episodes, which is...
I'm gonna keep going, man.
Basically, well, I mean, you can get through it. I absolutely believe in you. Because it's only 20 episodes.
But I feel like we're going downhill. This is not a good thing.
Yeah.
This is going to be the same thing that happened with Mystic Force. I guarantee you.
I'm getting an Overdrive feel from it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not, only because I like these people.
Oh, fair enough.
And they're really well-defined characters.
The
problem is the story does not know what they're doing. The story doesn't know what to do with any of these characters that we have.
Yeah. And
it's very weird because they'll utilize characters to their strengths for certain plots, but not for others.
Man, it's infuriating as well.
Like having Chase be full of himself during the date plays to his strength as a character, and having him learn from that, and even Keeper coming in as the wise sage works to benefit his character. What doesn't is relegating Heckle to the ship. Why? Like, I don't understand that. Why would he be relegated to the ship? Why would Snide just not go out there and just start cutting up people?
Heckle would, like, hang out in public places.
Yes! Yeah. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, he would just hang out and watch them from afar, like in a park bench or something.
Yeah. Just because he can.
Yeah.
Call them from
doing
a telephone.
Card tricks. Hell, he could even do, like, I
imagine him
like Ivan Ooze did in the movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hypnotizing television, like, you could make that work.
He could, but, you know, that would take a long time to tell, apparently.
But I feel like he had no backup plan.
Heckle?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely the feel we get from this villain, even though we're not supposed to. Like, that guy should have a backup plan for everything. Yeah. Like Vrock.
Yeah, Vrock, when something didn't work, he came up with something else.
Yeah.
When the Insectoids didn't work, he went to the mutants. When they didn't work, he built a robot.
Yeah.
When that didn't work, he came up with his incredibly long-strung plan of turning Robo Knight against the Rangers.
Yeah, draining the Andrasian, who I guess he knows about.
Yeah.
Never really questioned that.
Well, they conquered their people.
Oh, that's right. He can read their energy signatures, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, infinitely better villain in a mediocre show.
Yeah.
This show has started off on mediocre and is teetering towards the bad.
Yeah.
The needle has reached the red.
Like, I've not seen this happen.
Where the season just halfway through just stops.
Just dive bombs completely.
Yeah. Into a wall. Like,
even Mystic Force took a while before it was just going down. Like, it was going down, sure, but it was going down slowly. This, we seem to have taken a left turn.
Mystic Force raised a little bit for me. You know, seeing Phineas and Lily and even, you know, the last half of Claire's stuff. Because when she comes in, she doesn't do the right thing. I miss Fran.
Yeah. Oh man, I feel so bad. Because
I don't want to hate this show. I didn't want to hate this show. This was supposed to be the comeback.
Yeah.
For Neo Saban Power Rangers, because we have yet to have a good season.
Yeah, but here we go, and we apparently, I don't know what happened. Like, something changed in the production.
Well,
it can't be just the writers
and the directors.
Yeah, it can't be just the writers and directors.
Why not?
Well, because Chiplin's there. He's co-writing the scripts with people. Why wouldn't he be like, you know, this isn't really that good. You should change this.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think they're marketing towards a younger audience than they have. Does that make sense?
I don't think that's the true thing.
No?
No, because the Tyler stuff is really heavy.
Kind of. I'm talking about this season.
Yeah,
Supercharge.
I know.
Tyler's dad stuff in this season is not.
And even the Chase stuff in in episode 4 was really, really mature.
Yeah,
and it was something that you would see straight out of Spider-Man
doing the business
comics.
Stuff was good too, but I mean, like, as far as content.
What do you mean? Like the show's stopped taking risks.
Yeah, they're afraid to go to toe outside the proverbial parental guideline.
I don't think that's true.
All right, that's my opinion.
It would be much more obvious if they were doing that.
It is obvious. It's blatantly obvious.
Like when?
Well, the fact that Power Rangers doesn't kill people.
Well, yeah, but that's been a thing for a while.
They can't say death.
Well, yeah, again, that's been a thing for a while.
People die.
I know, but you can't just relegate it to this season, is what I'm saying.
Well, no, I'm not relegating it to this season. I'm talking about also Samurai and Megaforce.
Well, then what are you talking about? Like, this is definitely starting to feel more like Megaforce, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, the Neo Saban Power Rangers are a younger audience than, like, Jungle Fury, RPM, Mystic Force, even Ninja Storm.
Yeah, that's fair.
They're marketed towards a younger audience than those shows were, than Time Force was.
Yeah.
Like, those cartoons, like, those shows were made for, like, action cartoons, for, like, the X-Men, the animated series, the Superman animated series, the
because
Ghostbusters
some of the
TV
better
show.
Power Ranger seasons have like really pushed the bar on to what you can do.
Big Guy and Rusty
in a kids show. Like I think Time Force is the best example of doing things in a kids show that you wouldn't normally do.
Time Force? Oh yeah.
Because they talk about themes of
but even they quit
death and revenge and what makes a person human. Truly, regret, sadness, depression. It's really deep stuff.
Destiny, yeah.
And even Jungle Fury handles a good chunk of themes, like redemption and trust.
That's what I'm saying, though, is those shows have a more mature audience than what these shows are marketing for. And I don't really know why that is. Like, this is not something you want your toddler watching.
Thing, though.
It is an age thing.
I don't think so, because again, last season was really mature. The Tyler stuff was really heavy. Why would you change that story midway through?
Because you get a whole bunch of angry emails from parents.
About what?
Yeah.
No, there's nothing in this show that's been overall bad.
What about the Tyler stuff? It's super heavy.
Well, yeah.
That's why they made his dad a Power Ranger and brought him back so early. Because
No.
that was a finale show.
I knew that was going to happen.
No.
I knew the Power Ranger thing was going to happen.
No.
I straight up knew, because what I thought was going to happen, though, was that he was going to actually turn out to be the Titanus Ranger.
Oh, yeah, that would have been cool.
And that was going to be like a final season rap story type of situation.
Yeah.
Not the Aqua Ranger, but since they've been seeding this for a really long time, I can see how they got that far. What I don't get is why he was hiding for 10 years.
Yeah, I knew your dad was a Power Ranger. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're never gonna know.
Yeah, I don't trust that they'll tell us.
There's never gonna be that. So why'd you leave?
Yeah. I want there to be, but I don't trust the show anymore.
Everybody wants there to be.
Yeah.
But no, this show does not have the balls.
Like, cause even him fighting Fury, that was nice. I really want... This show seems to be afraid of flashbacks, and I want them to go there.
They overused them. Well, they overused the same one last season.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it's cool to do that.
800 years, and then you save me, and here I am.
Oh, I want Ivan to do something. For the last 2 episodes, he has not been doing stuff, and that's bothersome.
Nope. He got kidnapped by Nightmare. That's about it.
Yeah, that was the last cool thing that he did. And instead, he's been relegated with Coda as the background rangers.
Yeah.
Palling around with Riley. And I think that's your problem with it, is that they're background rangers.
They don't do anything.
Yeah.
There's no reason for them to be there. None at all.
Like, what dating advice could Sir Ivan and Coda possibly be able to provide to chase?
Knock her on head, drag her back to cave. I
got really dark there for a minute.
That's what happened, though. Like, what are you talking about really dark? There are cartoons that depict that shit.
Yeah, I agree with you. But yeah, so, and I just want, because Sir Ivan could be a more interesting character.
Yeah.
The cool thing is that Davi's performance is great.
Yeah,
but you need to have him do
all
stuff.
the actors nail it.
Yeah.
It's not their fault.
Yeah.
I wholeheartedly believe that.
The story seems to be directionless ever since they got rid of Sledge.
I'm a big fan of Yoshi.
Because it was very clear cut when Sledge was there, you know? Bounty Hunter wants the Energems to rule the universe. I attack you, Rangers.
What the hell is a bounty hunter even going to do with that?
You'll have ultimate power. And also money.
It would make sense if he would sell it to like a more powerful entity, and then that entity came down for season 2, you know. But anyway, that's just me. I'm as a non-Star Wars fan.
Okay.
What? I imagine every time you say bounty hunter, I have to imagine Boba Fett chasing the Power Rangers with his jetpack.
Well, there was a very clear story. Like he wanted revenge against Keeper because Keeper tricked him and sent him into the deep recesses of space for 1,000,000,000 years. 1,000,000 years dungeon.
64 million years. 200 million years.
Like, because the story was pretty much dead set. We're fighting against Sledge so that he can't get his hands on the Energems. We've now replaced Sledge with Snide and Heckle, who should be more interesting and better. And that's the problem, is that they're not. They feel the exact same role, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that happened with Lord Zed, but later.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's basically the same thing that happened with Lord Zed. It's just, it's just sooner.
Yeah.
It just happened 2 episodes instead of a season.
And that shouldn't be the case.
I know. I agree
because
with you.
we've come a long way since Lord Zed. Lord Zed seemed like an unintentional mistake that they were trying to resolve.
We've had better villains from this show. We've had better characters and better storytelling.
And what's weird is that Brian Carter's really good in the role.
Yeah, no, there are a lot. Again, it's not the actors.
They need to have him do something though. This is about this is like Cameron Jibo except with everybody.
Yeah, I didn't hear my morpher going off.
So anyway, that's my rant.
Thanks for joining us. Nick bitches about episodes 4 and 5.
I really want this show to get back on track, but I feel like with each passing episode, we're going further down the hole to where they can't dig themselves out. So give me something that I can work with, man.
This show is not going to get any better.
Okay.
The most I'm hoping for is a good finale, because apparently a good finale can save a season. For you, it was Megaforce.
No.
No?
Well, no, because
Endgame and The Messenger are great episodes.
The Robo Knight stuff is really cool and interesting, and that all comes to a head in Endgame, which is why I love it so much.
But I'm saying you don't need a season to enjoy those episodes.
Yeah, that's true. And even terrible seasons have had better finales. Overdrive's isn't half bad. It's better than Mystic Force. Yeah. But that's just my opinion on that.
I think Ninja Storm is the worst for me. Really hate Ninja Storm.
I guess you want to go watch Overdrive?
No. Let's go watch Ninjago.
Oh, we didn't even get to talk about that.
Well, I mean...
Do you want to talk about Season 3?
I mean, I guess. Season 3...
I mean, I've made videos about this, so you know my opinion. What do you think?
I think that I have to finish watching Overdrive to feel your rage.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't feel it just yet.
Okay.
It could be because I saw the finale before I saw the season.
That's true, yeah.
Asshole.
Oh, yeah. That's my fault. You didn't have to watch those videos.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind.
No, please. Well, I guess write in the comments, guys, if you agree with me on where Dino Charge is going. Yeah. These are not bad episodes. They have good things in them. The continuous story is where I keep running into a problem.
Yeah, the overall arcing plot has dive bombed into a wall, and it cannot dig itself out.
I've gone into like 15 different directions.
Yeah.
But anyway.
You ever take ballistics?
No, but I did see The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Ever you?
Yeah. Thanks for joining us on the Power Chamber Podcast.
Yes.
I'm Ice Bandy.
I'm Nick, aka Ironbat 1993. In the Power Chamber, protect you.